Yeah, what can I do for you, Rod? You just tell me, what can I do for you?
It's a very personal, very important thing. Hell, it's a family motto. Are you ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Here it is. Show me the money.
Yeah. I've been on the come up, running to the ones go. Boy, I got that one up, hustle when the funds low. Sundown to sun up, all I want is the cash. Now homie, run me the stash, put the ones in the bag. Now count up, count up, count up, count up. I'm talking 1 milli, 2 milli, 3 milli, 4 billy, 5 billy, I'm illy. I've been on the come up, counting money till my thumbs hurt. No Birdman, bitch, but I'm a stunner. Just watch how you run up. I keep a couple gunners. I've been grinding all winter just to flex all over summer shit. Wrist cold when I fall through. Rose go to my arm, boo. In and out of my city, but come whenever I call you. Who gon' love me more than when I'm stacking out on tour? Them hoes that made it past security, they knocking on my door. You gon' be there when they gone. Show my love by getting more. Hustle so you ain't alone. You won't leave me, that's for sure. I'm talking Benjis, Franklin's, all these hundos on my floor. I just broke a couple bands, believe me, I've been going hard. I'm tipping bottle after bottle, swerving model after model. Who won't cash? That's the motto. Spending like I hit the lotto. Yeah, I'm loving my life. I know that I ain't shit without you. Actions speak louder than words they broke, cause they just talk about you, huh? I've been on the come up, running to the ones go. Boy, I got that one up, hustle when the funds low. Sundown to sun up, all I want is the cash. Now homie, run me the stash, put the ones in the bag. Now count up, count up, count up, count up. I'm talking 1 milli, 2 milli, 3 milli, 4 billy, 5 billy, I'm illy. Money bag after money bag, I'm the man now. Play the cards that I was dealt and I ain't need no handouts. Fresh on every set, give respect, mama out of debt. Got a new connect, we the best, homie run the check. Wifey got a new bag, new house, you mad? We just doing us, feeling wavy, fuck a do-rag. This that no stress flow, bobbing on my ex. She don't love cash, kiss my ass, baby XO. Thank you for that line, Mr. West, but I'm next though. Hey, you meet a sad bitch, I'm blessed, sipping XO. For the love of money, I stay fucking hungry. I parted ways with the kitchen, that just wasn't for me. Every show they love me, now I'm showing love back. They ain't taking nothing from me, so I throw a couple stacks. You in them in your town, have some fun, blow it back. Fuck with me when I'm around, trust me, shorty, I'll be back, huh? I've been on the come up, running to the ones go. Boy, I got that one up, hustle when the funds low. Sundown to sun up, all I want is the cash. Now homie, run me the stash, put the ones in the bag. Now count up, count up, count up, count up. I'm talking 1 milli, 2 milli, 3 milli, 4 billy, 5 billy, I'm illy.
Yay. What's good, everybody? How y'all doing? Good morning. Get y'all, man, my damn hat. There it is. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's crazy when you're doing like the mirror effect. Good morning. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. Welcome to Coffee Talk Rise Up Family Thursday night football breakdown show. I'm one of your hosts, Marcus the Alphabets. And that guy over there with the Bass Pro Shop hat on with the finely groomed beard over there is my guy, Andre the Torch Robinson. Torch, what's good? Okay, he's frozen right now. I'm sure he'll be back in here. I hope everybody's doing well this morning. Get y'all's asses up. We hadn't been able to do this the past couple of weeks because of conflicting schedules and stuff. He'll hop back up in here. But we had been doing a mashup. Y'all know we had been doing a mashup, breaking down Thursday night football, coming together. Y'all asked for it. So, we try to deliver on stuff. Do me a favor, like and share. like and share. If you like talking football, hop up in here, grab some people, throw up some hearts, throw up some likes, some thumbs up, and all of that good stuff so we can disseminate this information to you. I don't have a lot of stuff going on this morning, news-wise. I pretty much have covered it this week. But we got a big game tonight, man. To me, this is a big game. Two contending teams. And that's what you want to see. This is what we enjoy about the game is the playing meaningful games later on in the season. Division leaders or neither one of them are leading their division. Colts are leading the South and the Patriots are leading the East. But these type of games, they matter. And we call these measuring stick games, okay? How do we stack up against other elite teams outside of our conference, outside of our division, interdivisional games where okay, we still reign supreme in this division. How do we stack up against other teams in, the AFC, NFC? How do we stack up cross conference? Okay, we're the best in the AFC. How do we stack up against this team in the NFC? We saw last week with the Buffalo Bills, we saw them battling and really kind of dominating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that was really nice. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I wanted to see how they would respond. There he goes. There he goes. He's back up in the house. Torch, go ahead.
What's good, everybody? What's up? How's everybody doing?
So this is a huge game. I thought last week with the Tampa Bay game, I thought that was a big game. And especially, I wanted to see how the Bills responded last week, especially with the losses they had the week prior versus Miami. I don't think anybody expected that. And we wanted to see how a team rebounds when they get embarrassed, when they don't play their best football. You want to see how they come back. Some teams, they break. Their spirit is broken and they're not able to recover from it. And then other times, in the way that it should be, you should be upset because you got embarrassed. It's like, okay, the next time we get on the field, we're gonna whip somebody's ass. So we're gonna see how that goes down. Now there's some mitigating factors going on, so we'll see. Torch, your thoughts, especially jumping back a little bit a week, the Bills versus the Dolphins, how they played in that game, and then just playing on Sunday and then having to come back this Thursday and play another game. Your thoughts on it? You're there in Buffalo. What's the mood like in Buffalo right now?
Well, of course, you got a whole bunch of people trying to buy Buffalo Bills merch again. It's Bills football day, obviously, so you're gonna get a lot of that. People trying to come buy Bills merch and stuff right now. But here's my thing. I'm just going to be honest. I'm exhausted with the Buffalo Bills at this point. I'm exhausted. I'm more than exhausted. Again, as I stated yesterday on World Class Wednesdays, for those who watched it, the Buffalo Bills love being somebody else's story. This is another one of those games that if the Bills don't take care of business, they're going to be somebody else's story. David Mills is the quarterback this week. If David Mills, I don't give a damn how good the defense is for the Texans. If Davis Mills beats you in Houston and you take another nonsensical loss, and I got to hear about, let me check the tape and see what happened, yada, yada, yada. It is what it is. The Bills have beaten the Dolphins 11 out of 13 times. It's not a rival if one side wins every time. It's not a rival. Historically, maybe it's a rival, but it's not a rivalry. And that's what makes it even more annoying that the Buffalo Bills got their brains beat in by the Miami Dolphins. A game that should have been a business trip didn't look like a business trip at all. Then the next week, they played Tampa Bay at home, in which y'all saw Josh Allen put up 3 touchdown passes. I'm not impressed by that defense at all whatsoever. They almost gave up the game, to be honest with you, with the turnovers, too. Let's not forget that they did have 3 turnovers in that game as well. 3. I guess 6 touchdowns, supersedes 3 turnovers. But you're not going to always get that. You're not going to always get that. And you're playing a Texans defense that's stout. To be honest, they're going to have to score points again because this defense, I don't believe in at all. The Buffalo Bills defense has been a wash. AJ Epinesa has been the absolute most.
Okay, I lost Dre again. I don't know what's going on with this internet over there. I'm noticing a pattern with Buffalo, and I guess that's what makes this matchup so intriguing. Is that I want to see how they respond. It seems like sometimes they come out. I look for consistency. That's the main thing that I look for. I don't want you to look great one week and then the next week you look like absolutely terrible. And one of the things that I've noticed about Buffalo and that is quite concerning, and I even mentioned this week 1 when they played the Ravens, when Derrick Henry was running up and down the field, and just my observation, Buffalo can't stop the run. And that's quite concerning when you look at the teams that they will have to face most likely in the playoffs. And we've seen this popping up time and time again with Buffalo with this inability to stop the run. Now, one of the things that travels well in the playoffs, and we're getting closer to the playoffs. I don't know if Buffalo can catch. I don't know if they can catch the Patriots. I don't know if they can catch them. So what most likely is going to happen is you're going to be a wild card team.
Hold on, can I finish my diatribe real quick? Yeah. I'm tired that whatever. I mean, this is just like the Bills. You see how I bounced in now? That's the Bills for you. First and foremost, we know the Bills can't stop the run, which is exactly what I said already. I don't respect their defense at all. So I said that already. I don't respect their defense. The Dolphins do have a running game. So what? They were also shorthanded last week. The Bills have a running game too. So what? I'm not understanding. Why? Okay. The Bills have the second best rusher in the league right now in yards right now in James Cook. And what does that mean? The Bills can't stop a cold, first and foremost. Whether it's rushing the ball, and let's be clear, I'm gonna be honest with you. That third passing defense in the league, that is definitely skewed. For those who wanna brag about that, the Bills secondary is the third best secondary in the league. No, it's not. It's not the third best secondary. Again, this is one of those fool's gold. Listen, when you put coal in the ground, right? When you put coal in the ground, it eventually is supposed to turn into a diamond, right? In this case, when you put coal in the ground, you get cubic zirconia when it comes to the Buffalo Bills. I'm sorry. And I'm tired of, I'm not about to save face. Bills fans, I don't care if y'all don't like what I got to say. Until y'all prove otherwise, you guys are exactly what people think of you. Another person's story. That's it. The Texans, they should beat the Texans this week. They should beat the Texans. They should beat the Texans. But as I specified last night, the Buffalo Bills will not be catching the New England Patriots. The New England Patriots will win the division. The New England Patriots have the 31st easiest schedule coming up for the rest of the season. By the way, folks, the 31st easiest schedule. So for those who already was complaining about New England didn't play too many people this year, yada, 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 you only play what your schedule tells you to play. And because the New England Patriots last year wasn't a first or second team, they got a third place, fourth place schedule. They got a third or fourth place scheduled team. I don't care if the Bills not playing the Dolphins. I've watched the Bills literally get beat by teams worse than the Dolphins. I've watched the Bills get beat by Atlanta. I watched the Bills get beat by other teams in past that they shouldn't lose to.
Yeah, look.
Not the Dolphins. I'm picking the Bills to win, but at the same token, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to be surprised if the Texans somehow, some way, win this game, and then we're having a conversation about how Buffalo once again can't get the job done because Buffalo has been nothing but a Katy Perry song, a Katy Perry hit song, hot and cold.
Ooh.
Yes and no.
Oh.
In, then out. Up and down. Wrong, right. And you would think that it would be black and white at this point, but there's a whole lot of gray area with this team. A whole lot of gray area. So unless, like I said, unless Sean McDermott and Bobby Babbage get this damn defense together and actually have a consistent identity, because this team does not have an identity defensively at all, you are going to catch the Buffalo Bills struggling to win certain games and maybe even losing games that they shouldn't lose.
Okay. Let me read some. Let me read some of these comments. Let me scroll back up. It only lets me go. Up so much. Marcus Herring, what's up? Great name, by the way. Tonight is definitely huge. Mona, what's good? Head to head could come into play. Bills have not done well in Houston. Houston has an elite defense and have their backup quarterback, like you said, Dre. Davis Mills is going to start tonight. Bucks are better than the Texans. Bills and Dolphins are division rivals. Bills are fool's gold. They should have lost 4 games this far. They better be glad Tampa didn't run it on 3rd and 2. Texas running game is hit or miss. Dolphins have a running game. Yes, they do. They just have never committed to it, especially with Tyreek Hill was on the field. With him not on the field, they have been committed to it. Good morning, Melissa. What's good? Bills are not playing the Dolphins. They're playing against a struggling hit-or-miss Texans team. Are the Bills on the road this Sunday? The Bills play tonight. This is the preview show for tonight, Dwayne Whitley. Bills and Texans tonight on Thursday Night Football. Let me see. Orchard Park Ridges. The Bills did not show up versus Miami. That happens to just about every team in the league. Giants smacked the Eagles. Carolina smacked Green Bay. Bills smacked Carolina. It's football. I just checked on ESPN. Bills are on the road tonight at Houston. Bills are losing tonight. Okay. So
excuse me. Marcus, let me say this real quick.
Okay.
For those who keep saying it happens to every team in the league, you know what? Guess what? You're not in every team league status either. You're not in every team league boat either. This is not Noah Art. Okay, 2x2s. We're not doing 2x2s with every team. You are the Buffalo Bills, who won how many AFC East divisions in a row? The same team that everybody keep waiting for you to cross the finish line. You're not the Washington Commanders. You're not the Carolina Panthers. And yes, by the way, the Detroit Lions are better than the Cleveland Browns, but yet somehow the Cleveland Browns beat the Packers, and the Packers beat Detroit. So what I mean, and my point is that you play to win. Oh, here we go. I'm about to have a Marcus Betts moment. I didn't even want to have this moment, but here's a Marcus Betts moment. You play to win the game. I don't want to hear about they didn't show up in Miami. They should have showed up in Miami, and they got their boots smoked and their brakes beat in. Again, love being someone else's story. How about circling those wagons? Y'all love circling so much. Again, if you go to Houston and you get your ass whooped or you get your tail spanked this week, I'm telling you now, there's going to be another story for another week and sitting up here with all the excuses in the world for, oh, you know what? We didn't show up in Houston this week. Somehow we knew that we were going to play them, but somehow we didn't have a game plan for Davis Mills. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. You're not on the hook. You're not on the hook. You don't get the same excuse. You're not the Cleveland Browns. You're not the New York Jets. You're not any lowly team in the league. Hell, you're not even the Detroit Lions. You're none of those teams at all. You're the Buffalo Bills, who have been predicted to be Super Bowl contenders for 5 years now. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Let me see here. Let me read some more of these comments and I'll respond to that. Is there hearing noise in the background? The Bills struggle on the road. Mona 31-17 Bills. I'm calling my shot. The Bills losing tonight, 28-21. Philly is Super Bowl champions and they lost to the Giants. Keep that same energy. That's Marcus Herring. Look, we keep seeing the same.
Whoa! Stop there. See, now you're getting the fire started this morning. Time out. Keep what energy? What energy? Marcus, listen, Marcus.
Specify which Marcus.
Lot of respect here, Marcus. Lot of respect here, Marcus Herring. But we talking about being unbiased. We're not talking about being a fan of a team right now. Hello. Keep what energy? I mean, let's be clear. I'm going to keep the same energy because guess what? Your team keeps circling the wagons. So go ahead. Keep circling the wagons and I'm going to keep the same energy because that's the same energy y'all keeping. Circling the wagons, having everybody think that y'all about to do something and y'all don't bust a grape in a fruit fight when it matters most. And they got every excuse in the book for why you getting sent home. Do we need to really do this morning? Do we really need to do this morning?
We have to look at certain patterns. This is the main point that I want to try to make.
Marcus, circling the wagons is a pattern. Circling the wagons is a pattern.
I got you. But here's a pattern. Here's a pattern that I want Marcus Herring to see. And he keeps like overlooking this. And when I called this out week 1, whenever Derrick Henry was running up and down the field on Buffalo, averaging 17 yards a carry and damn near 10 for the game, and they lost, and the Ravens lost the game. It was, we won the game. We won the game. Doesn't matter. You can't stop the run. It doesn't matter. We won the game. Let me give you some numbers real quick, everybody. Y'all ready? Check these numbers out here. Now we're talking about, across divisions, across conferences, okay? What division and what conference is the Atlanta Falcons in?
There you go.
The NFC South, right? The NFC South, right? Bijan Robinson. Let me give y'all some numbers. Bijan Robinson, 170 yards rushing. Right now, as of today, Torch, you know that the Atlanta Falcons would have the number 8 overall pick. They don't have their pick though because they gave it to the Rams. But that's neither here nor there.
They gave it away.
Derrick Henry, 169 yards. What division and what conference is he in?
You already know.
AFC North, right? Now, A-10, I'll give you a slight pass. I'll give you a slight pass with Achane division game.
No, you won't. No. Stop that. No, you're not giving no slight pass. No, sir. I need to put this right now since you mentioned his name. I'm saying this right now. When you play a division rival, it means you played them twice. It means you should be most familiar with the team that you play because you play them multiple times in the season, and you play them multiple times every season in the season. How long has Devon Achane been on the damn Miami Dolphins for?
Like 4 years.
Okay, so again, miss me with the whole Devon Achane 225 yards. It's a division rival. Please, you should have had a game plan. He's the only player that you really got a game plan for outside of Jalen Waddle. And guess what? He still tore that ass up from the floor up. You got tore up from the floor up by Devon Achane, somebody you should have game plan for.
But here's the most concerning thing. Here's the more concern. I'm not all over the place. So let me give you one more. And this is the one that should be real concerning for you. Bijan Robinson, I think Bijan Robinson is a top 3, top 4 running back in the league. Derrick Henry, he's a top 5 running back in the league. Achane's a top 5, top 6 running back in the league. But the thing that should be most concerning to you.
Bring the next one up. Bring him up.
Sean Tucker.
Thank you.
Sean Tucker. You let Sean Tucker. Do you know what Sean Tucker is on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? What string he is?
Fingers is up.
You got Bucky Irving. Who's the starter, who's been out. You got Rachaad White, who's second string, who barely got any carries, and you let Sean Tucker, the third string running back, run up and down the field on you and have 3 touchdowns. Okay?
Hey, Marcus, who's the running back for the Texans tonight? Who's the running back for the Texans?
Woody Marks and Nick Chubb. We're gonna do this right now because see we do shows this on wax. Now, if Woody Marks runs for 80, 90, 100 yards, that's not good. And if I'm the Houston Texans, to be quite frank with you, when I looked at Sean Taylor run up and down the field, if I'm the Houston Texans, Woody Marks and Nick Chubb would get damn near 30 carries this game because you have shown repeatedly that you can't run the ball. You can't stop the run. I'm sorry. You can't stop the run. And then you got to understand in the playoffs, you're probably not going to win the division. I think you can pretty much agree that the Buffalo Bills will not win the division. So what does that mean? That means you got to go on the road. Right now, today, and I want to know what y'all think about this. If Buffalo had to go and face the Pittsburgh Steelers with Jalen Warren and Ken Gainwell, or face the Indianapolis Colts with Jonathan Taylor, you can't stop and you got to see Jonathan Taylor. I'm just saying, you keep making all of these excuses and stuff like that. We're going to see tonight. I'm not going to make my prediction yet, but you gotta be able to stop the run. If you can't stop the run in the playoffs, the 2 things that travel well in the playoffs. What are the 2 things that travel well in the playoffs?
This is simple. Run game and defense is so.
Run game and defense. Be lucky tonight that you're not having to see Joe Mixon. That's what you really need to. You need to be thanking your lucky stars that you're not. I don't know what's going on with him, but Joe Mixon, you better be glad you're not seeing him tonight because Nick Chubb he's a shell of himself. Now we're gonna see what this kid Woody Marks did. Now, a little side note, Torch, and I want your insight on this. I'm gonna read some of these comments, guys. Give me a second here. I'm cooking here. What is this thing that I'm hearing right now with Keon Coleman? He was a healthy scratch last week. He was a healthy scratch last week. I guess he was falling asleep in the meeting or missing a meeting. And there's a rumor. I'm looking on my fantasy football. They still got his numbers up, and I got it. And it looks like he's playing, but I keep hearing from all these sources that Keon Coleman is not playing. What's the deal with Keon Coleman? I need to know that. What can somebody clarify that for me? Y'all would have more insight to that than I would.
I can clear it for you. Keon Coleman is a healthy scratch tonight. He will not be playing.
Okay. And see,
hold on.
Okay.
See, we just not gonna stop right there. We're gonna get to the root of this thing. It's time to get to the root. For all y'all lovely Bills fans, and listen, you know, I keep it unbiased 100%. And for this reason, because at the end of the day, some of y'all, and I'm not saying no names, I respect the hell out of a lot of the journalists, a lot of the podcasters that do Bills talk. But it's time at some point to put the fandom away and time to bring more of the objective reality to the forefront. And here is the reality. You can say all of your picks are in hindsight. To me, that is an excuse and a cop-out for not doing your job 110%. Every pick in the NFL draft is obviously in hindsight. But, sir, when I mentioned that Keon Coleman was one pick before this wide receiver, then we have conversations of, should we have really picked him or picked someone else? Now, I like Keon Coleman. I think when he came here, I think what they did was good, and they were very inviting, the whole bubble coat situation. But he's been running routes like he's got a bubble coat on. He's been about as fast as somebody running in the wintertime with a bubble coat on. Let's be clear. Teams know that these wide receivers that y'all got can't beat press man. And that if you put a spy on Josh majority of the time and rush 4, we can cause problems, i.e. the Atlanta Falcons, i.e. the Miami Dolphins, i.e. the New England Patriots who got at you. And guess what? I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans come out with that moniker tonight. The same moniker. Oh, we know. We seen Josh 6 touchdowns. Yeah, we saw that. We're going to spy him the whole night. Let's put a spy on him. Let's go man press right across the board. We know that they can't get separation. Oh, and Keon not playing today. Terrell Shavers better have a hell of a game today. He better have a hell of a game today. Shavers and Gabe Davis better have a hell of a game today.
Let me read some of these comments. Let me scroll back up. Our defense isn't built to stop the run. They want to stop the pass, and if you look at their ranking, it's consistent being a pass defense. That's not good because again in the playoffs, teams are going to exploit your weaknesses. If I'm the Indianapolis Colts, a team that you may have to see, okay, and I see that you cannot stop the run, and I have Jonathan Taylor, who is a front runner. I'm not saying he's a flop, but Jonathan Taylor is a front runner for the MVP. And maybe a lot if he doesn't win the MVP for the Offensive Player of the Year. And I see you can't stop Sean Tucker. I see you can't stop Sean Tucker. And I got Jonathan Taylor. And I come back, that's a problem. And then what will be having this conversation in January. Oh, well, in another year lost, another year wasted Josh Allen's prime. Josh Allen is in his absolute prime right now. And you exit out in the first or second round of the playoffs because you can't stop the run. You can't stop. And then during the trade deadline, Torch, what did they do during the trade deadline?
Not a damn thing.
I just gave you these numbers on all these facts.
Not a damn thing.
And you do absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing to fix that. That is a dereliction of duty. That's a dereliction of duty. And for all of the Brandon Beane fans,
no, it's not. No, it's not. You want to know why? Because here comes the reason, aka excuse. You gotta have a trade partner in order to make those moves. Sir, why is it funny that the Bills can always be friendly and trade shit away, but then they never have no trade partner when they need it the most? I'm just wondering. Just make that make sense for me. I'm just thinking about the stuff that they done traded away. Well, hell, you traded away Patrick Mahomes. Well, hell, you traded away Justin Jefferson. Well, hell, I mean, that's just for starters.
You passed over.
No, you didn't. They didn't pass over him. They traded the 20th overall pick to Minnesota and got Stephon Diggs.
You passed over.
They traded it. Yeah, they traded the pick regardless. You traded the pick. It's so funny how they can make, but nobody wants to trade with them. Ken, whose fault is that? I'm not about to say, oh, we don't got the players for that. Whose fault is that? I'm just wondering. At some point, accountability got to be taken. We cannot sit up here and continue to not hold certain people accountable. You are the 5-time AFC East champion Buffalo Bills, who had everybody and their mother has been waiting for you to cross into the promised land, and you have not done it. You are on the wrong side of history. You're one of two quarterback to coach relationships in the history of football who has never visited a Super Bowl but had the same coach and the same quarterback. You are on the wrong side of history. Again, you can beat the Baltimore Ravens. Who gives a damn? Did you beat them in the AFC Championship game? No, who gives a shit? You could beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs. Was it in the AFC Championship game? No, who gives a shit? That's not where your measuring stick is. Your measuring stick is Super Bowl or bust. I just want to ask this question. You gonna get there?
That's a very valid question, considering.
I'm just saying
what you would have. First off, Torch, you're probably not going to win the AFC East. According to Vegas right now, you're not the favorites to win the AFC East. So what that means is you got to go on the road. That means you got to go on the road. That means you got to go on the road and maybe see a Denver, maybe see an Indy, maybe see some of these other, see a Pittsburgh, maybe a Baltimore, rejuvenated Baltimore team. And you have consistently shown. I saw a comment in here. It's like, well, they got to stop us too. They got to stop our offense too. You're right. You're totally right. But here's the thing. And George, you just alluded to this.
What I do, Mona?
How do you stop the Buffalo Bills offense? You keep them off the field with a running game. I'm going to hold the ball. I'm going to hold the ball. You have shown you can't stop Sean Tucker, Devon Achane, Derrick Henry, Bijan Robinson, an Atlanta Falcons team that's got the 8th overall pick right now. Who's going to get to use it? How do you stop? They got to stop us too. They can't stop you because the way that you stop the Buffalo Bills offense is you keep them off the field. And you play keep away against them, and then you got issues. So we're gonna see what's happening with this. Also, you talked about passing over players. You know, Justin Jefferson. You mentioned Justin Jefferson, Pat Mahomes, and then even more recently, if I asked you all, who would you rather have, Keon Coleman or Ladd McConkey? Who would you rather have? Keon Coleman or Ladd McConkey? Because that's who you passed up. You drafted Keon Coleman before you did Ladd McConkey. I'm just saying. That's
hold on, Marcus. Watch this. And that is a straight up miss. That is a miss. I don't want to hear, in hindsight, we wasn't trying to draft Smurfs. Well, first of all, y'all the ones who got all the Smurfs. I don't know about I'm sorry about the DJ scratching thing. I don't know. I'm in my office. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. I apologize. But I do know what else sounds like a DJ scratching. When I keep hearing like a rhinestone, 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 you hear the repetitiveness in that? You heard it? Oh, okay. That's the Buffalo Bills for you, by the way. Oh, and by the way, since we're doing this, I swear, this is why I be saying what I be saying. The Buffalo Bills schedule for the rest of the season, I'm just wondering, y'all think it's favorable? How many people right now think that the Buffalo Bills schedule is favorable for the rest of the season? For them to win the division, because it ain't. How many people think that it's favorable? How many people think that it's favorable that the Bills are legitimately making a 1 through 4 seed? Because you would have to win the division to get one of those. How many people? Okay, so if you do, wait a minute. Well, here's my answer to that. You play the Texans in Houston. You got to go play the Steelers in Pittsburgh the week after. You play the Bengals at home. You better hope Joe Burrow not up for that. You better hope that they make a legitimate business decision in not allowing Joe Burrow to play. Because if Joe Burrow is anything of 70%, we already know what Joe Burrow can do. Let's stop playing games like we don't know what Joe Burrow can do. Okay? Against the Bills. Okay? So don't just write that off, because I know a lot of people will write the Bengals off, obviously. But I seen Chase Brown last week with 100 yards rushing, which means he can run the football. You play the Patriots in New England the week after. You got the Browns, which that should be a pass up. I feel so bad for whoever plays for the.
Hold on. In the league in sacks right now, right?
Yes, I do. But watch this. I feel bad for any player on the Cleveland Browns team except for Myles Garrett right now. The only one I don't feel sorry for. Then you play the Philadelphia Eagles. And you play the Jets the last week of the season. That sound favorable to you? Because it don't sound favorable to me. That doesn't sound very favorable. That sounds like you're in a 50-50 net basket right now. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like you're going to have 11 wins and you're going to be a 5 seed. That's what it sounds like to me.
And a 5 seed's not guaranteed because, like you said, with that schedule. And then here's the other thing, George.
Aren't the Chargers in the wild card race?
Are they? I mean, the Chargers have kind of fallen off. The Chargers have kind of fallen off. But the thing about it is, once you get to a certain point, especially like if you were to maybe lose against the Patriots in the second game, and you know that you can't win the AFC East, now it's like, okay, we're resigned to our fate. We're not going to win the division. So maybe the last week, the last game of the season against the Jets, you don't play your starters. You know, so look. We still have a lot of football left to be played, but it's got to be concerning. Some of this stuff, and look, I get it. You love your team, but we have to be realistic here. I look. Fan is short for fanatic. And I try to tell people that all the time. You're a fan of your team, and you should love your team. But we right here, we deal in reality. We don't deal in feelings. We don't deal in assumptions. We don't deal in any of that. We deal deal with reality here, and the reality is your defense is questionable. You talk about fool's gold. Well, our secondary is really awesome.
It's not.
They don't pass up. They don't pass for a lot of yards on you because they don't have to, because they can just run the ball at you. So, of course, your passing stats are going to be lower. Your pass defense stats are going to look good because, like, well, no one throws the ball on us. They don't throw the ball on you because they can run the ball down your throat.
Marcus, hold on, Marcus. If you want to break it down in that way, ask the Buffalo Bills how many elite passing games have they faced this year. I'll wait.
And you're not facing one tonight either. You're not facing one tonight. It's going to be like, oh, Davis Mills threw for 100 yards on us. Davis Mills, he only threw for 100 yards on us. Our pass defense is the lead. So we're gonna see what happens. Put y'all scores in there. Torch, give me your score. Give me your score for tonight. I'm gonna give you Mona's score, and I'll give you my score. We'll get up out of here. How do you see this game playing out?
The Bills better win tonight. That's my point. The Bills better win tonight, and it better be convincing. It better be convincing. 27-17. It better be.
27 Bills?
Yes, I'll take the Bills. It better be convincing. You want to know why? Because the more the Bills win, the less the Chiefs get a chance to be in the playoffs. By the way, I'm sorry for this, but it is only because of one person the reason why I don't want the Chiefs to make the playoffs at all. And you already know, Tim Purnell, what's good, homeboy? I hope we do a show real soon, because I mean, you had NWA attitude one week, Mr. See You in February, and next week singing like Monica and Brandy and singing sad songs like Mary J. Blige about your team, sir. I'm sorry, but we don't respect that, especially when it's coming from the Kansas City Chiefs, and you had the audacity to talk about the Buffalo Bills in the city of Buffalo, sir. We gotta see each other on the show, sir. Real rap.
Okay. 27-17. My lovely co-host, she's going. Let me see here. Mona sent me her score, and let me scroll back up here. Mona did take the Bills. Mona's going 31-17 Bills. Okay, so you're going 27-17 Bills. Mona's going 31-17 Bills. I'm taking the Houston Texans in Houston. I think that DeMeco Ryan, former linebacker in the NFL, I think he's cooking up something on the defensive side of the ball. You talked about, I saw one of the comments in the comment section, Torch. It's like, well, they got to be able to stop us. Where do we rank the Houston Texans defense as? Top 3, top 5, top 10. What is the Houston Texans defense?
Top 5.
Top 5 defense. Yeah. I'm going to give you some of the names on the Houston Texans defense. Danielle Hunter, Will Anderson Jr., Derek Stingley. You said that they got to be able to stop us. Who would be more equipped to stop the Buffalo Bills? Who would be more equipped to stop the Buffalo Bills offense than the Texans? With the defensive players that they have over there, the pass rush that they have. (28, 27) 28-27 Houston. 28-27 Houston. Do not let Woody Marks run for 80 to 100 yards, because Buffalo, I'm telling y'all this right now, if you let Woody Marks, after the performance I saw last week, Buccaneers defense sucks. Okay, Buccaneers defense sucks, and they were in that game somewhat, and they have no defense. Now we're gonna see what that secondary that y'all talk about so much. Nico Collins, Jaden Higgins, Dalton Schultz. We're going to see what that pass defense can do. Now, I don't know if they can run the ball on y'all, but I didn't think Deshaun Tucker could run the ball on you. Tonight's a challenge for all those people out there to say your run defense or whatnot. We're going to find out tonight. 28-27, Houston. In Houston, Josh Allen sacked 3 times and turns over the ball twice. If he turns over the ball twice in this game, it can get ugly. It can get real ugly because you got those edge rushers screaming off the edge. It's going to put pressure on them. Will Anderson to Danielle Hunter. So we'll see what happens.
Marcus the Alphabet. Before you go, I have a question for you. If the Buffalo Bills are one and done in the playoffs, what happens? Oh, and you know what? Wait a minute. You know what? Hold up. Before I even ask that, how many people forgot that this is the last year at the Ralph? How many people forgot that this is the last year and no home playoff game? So the Bills, for the last 5 years, been getting home playoff games. And when you needed a playoff game the most at home, you ain't going to get one. You ain't getting a playoff game at home. Sir, if they lose to the Houston Texans with the schedule I'm looking at, I swear for God, I don't want to hear nobody else tell me how the Buffalo Bills want to win Super Bowls or win a Super Bowl. I don't want to hear it until y'all fire Sean McDermott. I'm so serious. I'm dead serious. It is about that time. Your time is running out. It's Tiffy time. No, it's not. No, the hell it ain't. No, the hell it ain't. A storm is truly coming. You guys literally may not get a home playoff game in the season that it matters the most. This is how y'all want to go out? This is how y'all about to end? Bro, they better not lose. Marcus, listen, Marcus, you know you don't like to answer your phone a lot. If they lose this football game, you are getting a phone call before I even go on Rise Up Unlimited radio show tonight. You are getting a phone call. Who's calling my phone? Who's calling that shit? It's going to be me. Don't worry. I'm going to tell you right now, you got early caller ID. It's me. I'm not even, he making this funny. I'm not playing with you. I'm so serious. You think it's a damn game. This is the thing. You think it's a damn game. Like, I'm not, What? Yes, Ramona, I agree. I'm one who said that. But we gonna keep circling, perpetuating the wagons. Go ahead. Told y'all need to get rid of that damn slogan. That slogan is buffoonish. I done told you. I'm so serious. Marcus is
Autry, get at me, man. I got your bottle here for 3 years, bro. People be asking me. Some of y'all be asking me about this bottle. We did a raffle. Rise Up Family did a raffle 4 years ago. Adrian Autry, that's your bottle. And people, Marcus, what's up with that bottle? I don't try to sell it again because it ain't mine. I'm like, send me an address. It's been sitting here for 4 years. I just have it sitting up there. And guess what? The moment that I sell it, Adrian gonna call me. He gonna be like, "Hey man, what's up with that bottle you told me 1 years ago?" He's still sitting here.
Hey, Marcus, guess what? Send it to my address. I'll get it to him. Because guess what I'm gonna do if they lose to the Texans? If they lose to the Texans, I'm going to One Bills Drive next week, and I'm putting some dirt and ashes in that shit, and I'll make sure I give it to him. Ain't nothing in that bottle, right? Is it liquid in that bottle? Is it?
It's Hennessy. It's a cool bottle. It's $100 bottle. $80 bottle of Hennessy.
Well.
It's an $80 bottle of Hennessy.
Well,
I paid $50. I paid $50 for the artwork. It's been sitting here because that's my word. If I give you my word on something, that's his bottle. Y'all see everything I got over here. All the stuff. Mona sent me that, but this is a bottle here. That's Adrian Autry.
Ron said Houston beating Buffalo too.
Okay.
2017. Yeah, okay. Jennifer,
so we'll see what's up, man. So that's it. You got a show tonight.
You know it.
Chocolate Girl.
You know it. You know it.
Tell them where they can find you at, Dre, and then we'll get ready to get up out of here.
You already know where you can find it. Right here. YouTube, Facebook, the whole 9 yards. Hell, this thing might go on TikTok and Instagram. If y'all lose to the Texans tonight, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. That's ridiculous at this point. It's ridiculous. I think the standards need to be met. If the standard, y'all gotta have higher standards. I'm sorry. Some folks need to have higher standards when it comes to certain stuff. And then the standards need to be met. Stop this circle of the wagons perpetuating, giving reasons, excuses, feelings.
Torch. Here's no Gabe Davis tonight. No Joshua Palmer.
Yep.
Who does Derek? Yep. No Dalton Kincaid.
Oh, I know.
Who is Derek Stingley going to shadow? Shavers or Gabe Davis? Shavers or Gabe Davis?
Is Gabe out?
No, Gabe Davis and Joshua. I think Joshua Palmer is though, right?
Well, guess what? We about to see the report, the injury report. It's gonna come up.
Keon Coleman is out though, so that means that where do we have Derek Stingley as far as corners?
Top 5, and you know this.
Okay, he's gonna be shadowing somebody. Shavers or
30 better have 30 carries for James Cook tonight. I know that.
Yeah. Palmer is definitely playing. I think Gabe is too. So Gabe is playing. I've seen reports that he's not. Shoot, I don't need the field, but Henry, I'll take it.
I'm sorry, I haven't. Hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't. Let me go to it real quick. Let's see if it got sent to my phone.
Okay. They say here Gabe is playing. The only ones out so far are Coleman and Kincaid. Okay. All right. I'm seeing conflicting reports. Y'all would know that better than me.
No, that's false. Who said that only Coleman and Kincaid not playing? That is false. Dalton Kincaid is not playing. Curtis Samuel is not playing. Miko Harmon is not playing. Miko Harmon is not playing tonight neither. None of them are playing. And you had some limited people in practice as well. You better pay attention to that. People think just because you limit it and you make the game don't mean that they're not injured. Okay. Well, Terrell Bernard, Teron Johnson, Jordan Poyer, Christian Benford, Dorian Williams, and Joey Bosa all was limited in practice this week. By the way, I'm just gonna put that out there. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defensive players was limited in practice this week. Okay. All right. Don't listen. I swear to God. Marcus, if at 9:55 and I see the Houston Texans and they on Thursday Night Football talking about the Houston Texans done won this game over the Bills, you getting a phone call immediately. Who's calling it?
I'll be up.
I'm not.
So there we have it. We got the scores there. Torch is going 27-17 Bills. Mona's going 31-17 Bills, and I'm going 28-27 Texans. Make sure y'all tune in tonight. Andre the Torch Robinson, the Chocolate Girl, Rise Up Unlimited Radio Show, and tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, with my lovely co-host from the Die Hard Alphabets Football Show. Make sure y'all tune into that. Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube. Sorry about the technical difficulties here. We're trying to do this thing in the office. But make sure y'all tune into that. Make sure y'all tune into that. Get your Rise Up Family and Alphabets Football Show merch. Get your hoodie. Get your hoodie. Get your t-shirt. 27 short sleeve t-shirts, 37 long sleeve t-shirts, 52 hoodies. Okay. We'll be back tonight. We're gonna discuss this. Either way it goes, and I need you right here, Dwayne Woodley. If you're watching, I'm going to call it out here. I'm calling for a Tim Purnell versus Andre the Torch Robinson debate live on the show. How many of y'all would want to see that? Andre the Torch Robinson versus Tim Purnell. I will officiate it. I will sit back and I'll draw some questions and we will have a debate. Okay.
Come on, hey Marcus.
Yeah.
We can get the journalist column going. We can get the journalist column going. Yeah, it don't matter. Okay. There's no sweat off my back. Believe that.
We can make that. Dwayne Woodley, let's make that happen. Daryl Gilliam, 2017 Bills. Jennifer Frederick, 30-21 Bills. Let me see here. Stingley's a top 5 cornerback. I think he's better than he is top. I think he's like top 3, but we'll see. That's all we got for y'all. We appreciate everybody who comes through and shows love and support. Make sure y'all show Dre and the Chocolate Girl some love tonight. And tomorrow, make sure y'all chop it up with me and Mona. Okay, we should have a really good show for y'all tomorrow. Okay, much love to everybody out there. Have a great, safe, and productive day. Nothing but love and respect for everybody out there. Look, we can disagree. Disagree is not disrespect. Let's keep it. Great sports talk. Chop it up with everybody, and all of that good stuff. Okay, y'all have a great one, and we'll be back later on. See ya.